podcasting live from Club 939. It's the Guys with Issues comedy podcast show starring James Money, Russell Kealoha, and Chad Wago. Yeah, welcome cigars and cigarettes. All my soles and solerettes. my sunga and my sunganettes. I'm not sure. I almost said the N-word. I apologize. The N-word is never. Don't say never.
Never give up.
Yes, never ever surrender and never ever give up.
And say never.
But I said it a couple times.
Right.
So I should be.
You deserve a spanking.
If you say it that way, I will accept, sir. Miss. Damn it. I meant miss, not sir. I get spanked from ladies, not from dudes. I gotta stop drinking. That's what I need to stop doing. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Guys with Issues. We are podcasting live from Club 939.
Hawaii Premier Gentlemen's Club.
Yes, in the heart of Honolulu, Hawaii. Or maybe in the middle of Honolulu, Hawaii. Not necessarily the heart.
Yeah, but that'll be the upper left-hand side of the...
I would say more down the middle towards the Crocchio region.
That's an upside-down heart.
In the more like we're in the loins of Honolulu, Hawaii.
Pretty much.
Is the loins correct? Well, I mean, we was across the street. We'll talk about that later. But right now, we want to welcome you guys to the Guys with Issues. We talk about issues from a guy's point of view. We talk about things. Why are you laughing? I'm not talking about what's that? In Living Color?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
From a male's point of view. I bitch. Anyways, thank you guys for listening to us. A lot of people wanted us to go live, so we are live.
Here we are.
And we are so live. I'm going to tell you what recently happened, just recently.
What happened?
Recently, Lane Kiffin got fired. That happened right now, right? No, that happened a while ago.
It happened like on Sunday, huh?
Oh, so we could be still Sunday. Nobody. Oh, I know. The government shut down just now. Just now. Right now. This is current.
That's how live we are.
Yeah. All right. Was that a couple of days ago?
No, it was yesterday.
Oh, man. Oh, Breaking Bad ended just now. How can I prove to you that we are? It's here we go. It's 5:07, and right. You know what? Let's go to our guy with the traffic. We are in Honolulu, Hawaii, and it's like, if you come to visit, tourists, when you come down to visit Hawaii, one thing you never expect to see is traffic, and nobody has traffic like Hawaii traffic. So we're gonna call Chad because, okay, we don't have like high-tech helicopter guy or internet guy, so we're gonna call Chad on his phone. Chad Wago, who's also on this show, he is going to let us know what the traffic is like in the traffic situation in the Crocchio region.
The region of the Hawaii?
Yeah. You know, I'm so excited about being live. I didn't even introduce ourselves.
Really?
Yeah. So
you can introduce him.
Yeah. Go ahead and call him. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call Chad. My name is James Money. As always, I'm with Russell Kealoha.
Hello, bitches.
And we also have our man in the streets. When he answered this ringtone.
Is he going to answer this ringtone? Chad.
Yeah.
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Chad Wago, the man in the street. He's gonna prove how live we are. Chad, tell us what's going on in traffic in Hawaii right now.
Right now, the bus has pulled up in front of Blaisdell Concert Hall, and it is past. It appears to be standing room only due to the farmer's market going on just outside of the bus.
See that? You hear that? If you're passing the Blaisdell, listening to us, and you see the farmer's market, and you see the number 2 bus outside the farmer's market, Chad is on that bus.
I'm on that bus, clawing at the window, trying to make my escape.
Okay, you know what I really need to know, Chad? How many are the people? How many people are on that bus? Is it like elbow to elbow, or people like? I'm picturing like a packed zoo of animals.
Yeah, right now all the seats are taken. There are people standing in between the doors, but it is not quite sardine level yet.
Are you
I'm
standing?
hoping that there's not going to be a lot of people coming in by McKinley, but we will see. We're taking off right now.
Oh my goodness, they're taking off right now, Russell.
Are you standing, Chad?
I'm not standing. I managed to secure a seat. I'm
Is there an
sitting in
old?
the,
Is there an old lady? Is there an old lady right now standing that you could offer a seat to?
all of the old people are far enough away from me that I have no guilt.
Now, did you do that on purpose? You kept the old people away from you so you wouldn't have to give up your bus seat?
I usually try and pretend that I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't do that now because I have to call in my report to you guys.
Hey, because we're trying to prove to the people how live we are. That we actually have a man on the street, literally on the street.
Yep. Is there a pretty lady you can give up your seat to?
There are some pretty women on the bus right now. They all have their own seats.
Hey, why don't you ask them if they heard of James Money? Ask one of those ladies, hey, have you heard of James Money?
Come on, Chad.
Come on, Chad.
All right.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Have any of you guys heard of the comedian James Money? He's a former bus driver. He's a member of the Guys with Issues comedy podcast. They're actually live right now on the internet. Never heard of them. Okay. If you guys in that, you can go to marscomedy.com. We're live every Wednesday. They have me on the line right now.
Hey, Chad, can you tell that?
marscomedy.com.
Chad, can you tell that lady? Can you tell that lady that I love her?
James says that he loves you guys.
No, just that one lady, that one hot lady.
Tell her.
They're laughing uncomfortably.
Oh, that's how I like it. Just like my sex. They either laugh uncomfortably or they have sex uncomfortably. That's my life right there. Chad, are you almost here yet?
Well, you have one or the other. I'm almost there. We are stopped right by Pecoy.
Oh, he's getting
So I think
close.
there's only a couple more stops.
How see you hear that, people? How live can you be? We're so live that we actually have a person coming to us, telling us what. Hey, what is the weather like out there, Chad? Since you're in the traffic, weather goes along with it.
Right.
It's kind of cool over here on the bus. It's not like too crowded. Still feel a little bit of the air conditioning, although the body heat has brought it up a little bit. Or are you asking me to look out the window?
Does it smell? Does it smell on the bus? What's it smell like?
I'm sorry?
What's it smell like on the bus?
It actually smells remarkably clean.
Tell people that.
I'm sorry?
Ask the people if you look crazy to them because you're talking on the phone.
Based on the fact that no one is meeting my eyes anymore, I think that I do.
All right, so we'd like to thank you, Chad, for giving us the word on the street from Chad Wago. He's on his way down. We'll get him in the studio. We'll plug him in. Thank you, Chad. You can sign off the way you sign off.
I will be in the studio very soon.
Did you say pee in the studio?
Pee in the studio? All
I
right.
need to work on this sign-off thing.
All right.
All right, Chad.
That's the way the cookie gets dunked in the milk. All right, Chad, we'll see you later when we get here. See how live we are? We actually have a guy who was traveling on a bus here, proving, I don't know, maybe people still don't believe. I'm going to prove to you that how live we are.
How are you going to do that?
It's 5:13 right now.
It is.
In Hawaii.
It is.
And if we were pre-recorded, there's no way we could have guessed that this would come on at 5:13. Right? No? Yes? Or something like that. Well, when something happens, and then we'll let you guys know.
A lot of things happen in the day, man.
Yes, but we are recording, or not recording. I'm used to recording, so I'm always saying recording. But we are podcasting live at Club 939.
Hawaii's premier gentlemen's club.
Which is in the middle of Honolulu, Hawaii area.
It is.
Center of gravity, just below it.
The Nexus.
Yeah, there you go, the Nexus. On 939 KL Moku Street. This is one of the best gentlemen's club on the whole west side of the United States of America.
Definitely.
I mean, they got 4 15-foot-high poles. I mean, the girls here not only are beautiful and sexy, but they
climb poles.
Yes, and they dance to the music. They put on a show for you. It's not like some other places like, look at it, twerk it. If I wanted to see that, I can just watch Miley Cyrus. And trust me, I've watched Miley Cyrus.
Really?
Yes, a lot.
When you say the twerk it, you say to yourself, do you like kind of arch your back a little bit? Or is it kind of just my thing?
Well, if I'm sitting and I have my hands on my knees, I kind of like throw my back out a little bit, like pop, 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 pop. I can't make it clap, but I can twerk it.
Okay.
No, not quite.
To make it yawn?
That sounded not sexy at all. Are you guys? What movie is that?
Goonies?
Yes, you are the man. We want to say thank you to Club 99 for having us here. People are always asking us, why do you guys podcast out of Club 939? I'm like, it's a strip club, and I am a guy.
And there's 15-foot poles.
Yeah, I mean, why not? And the best part is that we do our show in the dressing room.
Exactly.
The weird part is the girls get dressed, and then they go downstairs and get naked.
Right.
Then they come back to us and put on their clothes.
Right.
So it's kind of weird for me. It's kind of like, wait a minute, maybe I should be downstairs watching you take it off, not put it back on? Or it's kind of like maybe they see us and go, ugh.
Or maybe they see us and they just think we're like one of the girls.
Well, I do have bigger boobs than some of these young ladies here. But anyways, shame on you guys for thinking about my boobs. I want to give a happy birthday shout out.
Happy birthday.
Yes, to Jason Culpepper Lamb.
Hey, happy birthday, sir.
The funny comedian. We've showcased him a couple times on the our comedy showcase.
True that.
And he has an event tonight at Manifest on Hotel Street. So if you guys want to check it out, they're doing a show, and right after the show, they have their an open mic. I've been featured on his show before, and it's a good time. It's a nice place. Really cool place. That's an awesome bar. Yeah, I really like the place. You guys should check it out tonight, Wednesday night, after you listen to the podcast. In fact, if you guys are driving home right now, you go home, get ready, and you come back out to the show. All right? Okay. We also want to give another shout out to Rock Solid Tattoo. Thank you very much. I want to let you guys know that they have changed location to 1427 Dillingham Boulevard. That's on the corner of Waikimilo and Dillingham, just above Dillingham Simon.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with that place.
Right.
That's their new spot. They got an awesome place. The best thing about Rock Solid Tattoo is they will hook you up. They will go with what budget you have. You know, some places they go, $100 an hour. And go see Andre Davis, really good friend of mine, really spiritual brother. You go to him and you tell him, I can only afford $200. He will show you what he can do for you, and it'll be really nice and really, he does quality work.
Right.
So go check them out. Their phone number is 808 808-922-9000. That's Rock Solid Tattoo. Call Andre. 808-922-9000. Okay.
All right.
All right. You think it's time for a little commercial?
A little break.
Let's take a little break. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hawaii, the great proud birds of Continental Airlines will bring you here in the very nicest way. They move like a million hummingbirds to do your every wish with food and drink and loving care. Continental Airlines will fly you to Hawaii.
For not so many bucks.
Holy cow, how much was that ticket?
Not so many bucks.
Oh, not so many bucks.
Oh, bucks. I thought they said butts.
Hey, welcome Chad to the studio. He made it. See, he was on the bus and he's here now.
Yep.
How amazing is that?
It's amazing.
Technology. But that was old school commercial that we're going to start featuring on our show. Old school Hawaii commercial. So if you guys live in Hawaii and you were raised, I'm Generation X, so I've heard all these old school commercials. Those old school commercials make me laugh. They make me smile.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else makes me smile?
McDonald's?
No.
Oh.
McDonald's. It actually does, though.
Make you smile?
McDonald's does make me smile. It makes me smile in my stomach.
Inside.
Yes, and sometimes outside. Depends on how I'm sitting. You'll see a crease.
Like your belly button turns into a smile?
That's the nose. That's the nose, man. But yes, unless you go to a sketchy McDonald's.
Oh, Jesus. What an experience.
No, there was no Jesus in there.
There was none.
But there was a lot of people that looked like Jesus.
There needed to be Jesus in there.
We're talking about sketchy McDonald's. We all have our regular McDonald's, the neighborhood you live in, the city that you live in. Maybe you go to the one that's on the east side of your city or the one that's on your west side. I live in Pro City. There is 3 McDonald's. 4 McDonald's. Wait a minute. Pro City area, there's 5 McDonald's that I can think of off the top of my head.
That's pretty amazing, but kind of sad that you know that.
Could you rank them?
Oh, yeah, sure, I can. Okay, so my favorite one is the one at Pro Kai, which is where my fan, that hooks me up with ranch.
That's right.
Oh, yes.
Where
Flashback.
him works at. And then there's the older Pro City one, which is by Pacheco Park, by the police station.
Right.
And then there's the newer one, which is by Petco, up by Walmart. And then there's the other one in Aiea, by Aiea High School, by Aiea Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 5th one would be the one that was inside Walmart. So the one inside Walmart is across the street from the one in Pro City by Petco.
Mm-hmm.
They're literally across 2 McDonald's, literally across the street from McDonald's, or from each other. Yeah, McDonald's. So it's almost like they're competing with Starbucks or something in Pro City. But these are all good quality McDonald's. You can trust that your food is going to come out clean, but it's still going to be, contaminated, whatever pink slime that you're eating. But it's going to be made with good customer service.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's going to have people in there that are, hygienically clean. Hygiene. Help me out, Chad. You're the guy that corrects my grammar.
The people of hygiene, good hygiene.
Yeah.
There you
Okay,
go.
see, I started the sentence off wrong.
Right.
Except for this McDonald's that me and Russell went to. This is the McDonald's across the street from Club 939.
Oh.
Hawaii Premier Gentlemen's Club.
See, Chad knows. All I had to say was the Keaumoku McDonald's.
Yes.
This is the Twilight Zone of McDonald's. Not just McDonald's, but the Twilight Zone of McDonald's. They have the weirdest, the eeriest, the strangest people, and then they have tourists from the mainland that look kind of uppity,
Mm-hmm.
and then they have like regular locals like Russell and I, and then they have stuck-up elderly Korean people in there.
It's not the Korean that makes you stuck up. It's just this is what you wear. You were just stuck up.
Stuck up. Just so happened to be Korean.
Yes, yes.
Did I sound racist over there?
Fucking stuck up Korean.
So you would say that this one is worse than the downtown McDonald's?
No, nothing is worse than Chinatown McDonald's. That's worse than Chinatown, the Chinatown McDonald's.
The one right on the corner hotel?
Yeah, hotel in 4th Street Mall.
But it's such a small McDonald's, so there's not much
And there's
damage.
so many crackheads that you can cram in that place.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
So the crackheads that can't fit in that McDonald's, they come to the Keomoku McDonald's. There was a guy in there who was counting his cash, and his hair is falling apart, and and it's ratted, like there's knots in his hair, but he doesn't have that much hair. So it's like, I don't have that much hair, but I'm still not going to take care of it.
Right.
And it's ratty.
Yeah. And you're right. I saw that guy counting his money.
Yeah, and he had quite a bit.
He had at least $6. At least $6.
Then he turns to me and Russell, and he's like, "Bro, you get quarter.
Right.
You have
money.
You have at least $6 on you. What do you need 25 cents more?" And then we say, "Oh no!" And then he swears at us.
He's like, fuck.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like, I don't know. I'm not gonna start, jump in his face.
Tell him what you really said. You weren't gonna be.
I wasn't gonna be that Samoan. Put me on the spot, why don't you, Russell? I literally said, I'm not gonna be that Samoan guy that like, oh wow, just start pounding him out like, stereotypical.
It's not just that you're not going to be that guy. You're going to not be that Samoan guy.
Yeah. Well, I'm also trying to save myself for saying stuck up elderly Korean. So yeah, I make fun of myself. Yeah.
That's a wash.
Like a Japanese person. Damn it! Did I get racist again? I apologize. I'm losing our listener. Anyways, so the dude takes his money and he walks away, and he has no shoes. There's holes in his pants. Like even in his crotch, he has holes all over. And then he goes to the counter and orders, we're thinking, oh, he's probably going to order, maybe the Big Mac meal is $6.25, so that's why he needs 25 cents, but whatever. So Russell and I are still talking, eating our food, and then he comes back and he sits down like 2 tables away from us, eating a parfait.
Can't take care of his hair, but he needs to get his sugar fix.
Not only that, he's not, like, I ate a hot fudge sundae. I ate crap. Mm-hmm. He ate something healthier. It's a yogurt parfait that has actual fruits in it. So he looks like a crackhead that's probably spends half the time smoking and the other half of the time in a bathroom having sex with guys so he can get money to get the crack.
Well, there was that one part where he asked the whole line of us for a quarter.
Yeah.
Remember that?
But then he eats healthy. It has actual fruits in there and berries in there and granola. And I'm looking like, he looks like crap, but he eats well. I don't care about the way I look outside, but inside I'm pure.
You said that he had short hair, right?
He had kind of long hair, but it was like falling apart. Like,
did you happen to ask his name? Was it Doug?
Usually when I see like crackheads like that, I'm like, "Hey buddy, what's your name, man?"
We don't get too personal.
Okay.
Next time I see him, he goes, "Hey, you got a quarter?" I'm like, "No, sorry, Doug." Doug?
Shut up, Doug.
Go smoke some rocks, Doug. No, not Doug. I'll smoke some rocks anyways. But this place was weird.
And I saw him right after he eats his parfait, walk to the trash can, look in the trash can, all nonchalant, pick up a cup. Now, most of the homeless or cracked out people I see in there, they just walk, find a cup, walk in, rinse it out, fill it up. Because the soda machines are outside. Not this guy. This guy drank what was in the cup.
Nice.
And it looked like he was enjoying it. Then walked over to the soda machine, dumped everything on and made some more soda.
This is all the McDonald's I've seen. I was the only one that actually used the McDonald's cup to get soda from the fountain. I seen the Starbucks cup there. One guy had a 1 liter of Diet Coke.
Yeah, filled up the Diet Coke with Diet Coke.
The bottle. And he filled it out, and I was like, whoa, what's going on in this place?
And that takes a little bit of talent to do that, because
Yep.
it's not a wide mouth bottle.
Yeah. There was another guy that you were watching. He looked like he filled it up with some other restaurant cup.
Yeah, he had a big gulp.
Yeah, that's right. He had a
And he was trying to be sneaky about it. He was like turning his back, and it was so bad though.
He was shielding it.
He's trying to shield it. Makes himself some fruit punch, and then
So,
tries to sneak it out. And where does he sneak out to? Right to the bench outside.
So what you're saying is that he was very new to this.
Or very bad at what he does.
He just recently started smoking crack. I like how Russell's reaction was like, oh my goodness, look at this guy. That's stupid. And I was like, he smokes the crack. They don't make good judgment calls when you smoke the crack.
Well, this one guy came in, and then he filled his Starbucks cup with water, and I was commendable to that. But then James told me like earlier he was probably drinking something else.
Yeah, because his cup was the clear Starbucks cup. So every time he would walk past us, it was a different color. So I was like, oh, somebody's taking advantage of the free fruit punch, Diet Coke, and root beer.
Do you think you just let them go because it's not even worth the trouble to?
I think so, because
Police
the employees, they look like they're probably like high school or something. So, I mean, if I was the manager, I would tell them not to confront these crazy people.
Just let them take the free soda.
I guess. I mean, I don't understand why they would put the fountains outside so you serve yourself. I would keep it inside. You save money that way, as a business person. But whatevers. That is the sketchiest McDonald's outside of Chinatown.
It was just really dirty inside. There was a bird that was in the McDonald's, and the bird was dirty.
It was
it an Atlanta Falcon?
No, it was a filthy ass pigeon.
Yeah, and it walked around like it owned the place. It wasn't like running around when we were walking back and forth. It just stood its ground.
It was walking. It had a limp to it, but it wasn't like a pimp limp. It was more like he had a missing toe. And I was like, "What you guys looking at? I run this, man."
Kind of had a little
Anybody got some?
crackhead jiggle to him.
Anybody got some bird seed? I can hook a bird up with some bird seed. Jeez.
And even as we were leaving, I swear there was like a mama-san of that McDonald's in there. It was like one lady.
So Chad, tell us what a mama-san is.
Mama-san is the woman who opens the door at massage parlors for you. She takes your $50 and then either tells you to go and wait in a room and she'll send a girl in, or she brings all the girls out for you to choose.
$50? She takes 50 out of the.
Yeah, that's the house fee.
Oh, and then the girl gets the rest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Chad. That was a.
Yeah, and there was one.
She looked like she was a crackhead too. Even the guy she was with looked like. Everybody in that McDonald's looked like they smoked crack.
Except the people that were behind us.
Yeah.
And the kids.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, the ones behind us who had that kid. The kid that run amok.
He's throwing a tantrum. He was like shaking the chair, but it's wood chair, so it's hitting the ground. It's real loud, like, bah, 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 bah. And then I'm thinking like, okay, the kid just started. Somebody's gonna stop him because he's with parents, and it goes on for like 10 seconds. 10 seconds is a long time for a kid to be making noise like that. And it's just going, and then the other lady goes, stop. So he stopped, and he goes run to another chair and does the same thing, and the mom goes, oh. It's because of the ice cream.
That's the ice cream.
She blamed the ice cream.
And like she looked at us and like laughed. It's just the ice cream.
I should have punched her in the face. Like, oh, it was just a fruit punch. No, I'm so sorry. It was a fruit punch. I drank it out of a Starbucks cup. I don't know what got into me.
Tweet that to Chris Brown.
It's a Hawaiian punch from that Samoan guy. Yeah, but then she didn't do it, and then they walked away like nothing. I was like, in my head, I could picture myself beating that boy. I felt bad, but I mean, come on, raise your damn kids. Man, there was a lot of issues that came up out of this McDonald's.
Yes. That was just the cusp.
The Twilight Zone McDonald's, man.
If you guys know a worse McDonald's than that, let us know, because...
Yeah, email us at guyswithissues
leave a comment
at gmail.com or go to our fan page at facebook.com/guyswithissues.
Tweet us.
Yep, tweet us at Guys With Issues. Everything Guys With Issues. You can even Google search Guys With Issues, and I guarantee you will come across something with us in it. Guys With Issues. Hey, we want to give another shout out to one of our sponsors. Thank you to Hawaii-Aloha.com
For all your travel needs.
Yes, if you guys are trying to plan a vacation, whether it's to Hawaii or anywhere else, go to Hawaii-Aloha.com.
For all your travel needs.
You can also call 1-800-843-8771.
Beep, bop, bop, boop, beep, bop, boop.
And I think it's extension number 2. You can ask for Bruce.
Boop. Let's pick the Bruce.
This is Bruce.
That was pretty spot on.
Yeah. So you guys can hit him up. He'll help you guys out with your Hawaii travel or your mainland travel or even anywhere around the world. They're starting to do tours here as well. So give him a call. Anything you want to know about travel, you hit him up. He's also known as Aloha Bruce, the travel guy. Yeah, you know him. Everybody loves Bruce.
Yeah.
I love Bruce.
I like Bruce.
Bruce is also where we got our start from with the Guys With Issues Comedy Podcast. We actually started recording out of his studio.
Yep.
What did we call it? Fantasy Island Studio. Yeah, I love that place. Hey, I want to you guys, I actually have to do something here. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back.
But for your listening pleasure, Virgin Mary.
wish I could sing. I like that guy from Virgin Mary. He sings very well. He has a cool voice.
Oh, yeah.
He sings so well. He's so well
So well spoken.
he's so well sungen.
Well sung.
He's so hey, Chad. You may not be hung, but you're well sung. It's not like I just called you a Chinese person. Sorry.
He was okay with that.
Yeah. You're so Samsung. Racist. I apologize.
Samsung's actually Korean.
Oh, okay. Funai, is that Chinese? Okay. I thought you know all things.
Isn't Funai Japanese?
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Man, I can't get any of it right.
It's okay. We all look alike.
Yeah. Okay, Chad said that, not me.
Chad said that.
Yeah. And then, so the, what do you call, other things that happened this week. I mentioned it,
Yeah.
but we didn't discuss it.
It's not.
The government shut down.
Everybody's talking about it. It's all the rage.
The only thing I know about it is that people that work at national parks aren't working,
And museums.
and museums. Yeah, so like pretty much the touristy places.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
I mean-
Cloud National Park is closed.
Yeah.
Volcanoes National Park is closed.
Pearl Harbor, Arizona Memorial.
Yeah. And parts of Pearl Harbor, the shipyard.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
shipyards,
I think a
too.
couple of my friends.
furloughs.
Yeah, furloughs, which sucks, but
Some of them needed a vacation, though.
But then vacation with pay.
Yeah.
Some of them needed a little wake-up call.
So I was thinking it was going to be bad at first. I was like, oh my goodness, the government shut down. See, when I hear, I mean, I'm not an intelligent person. I don't read. I don't follow a lot of political stuff.
Does this make you not intelligent?
Okay, I'm intelligent, but I'm not.
I'm not into the political
Yes.
schemes. Wow, it's well informed.
Yes.
That makes it sound worse.
Chad just called me stupid. He said, James, you're stupid.
Stupid.
But
You
then-
might belong in one of those McDonald's on KM Boku.
That's why I was there. See, that's when it's messed up. Because maybe there's somebody else in the McDonald's that was saying, oh my goodness, there's 2 Polynesian guys in there. This place is crazy. They were judging everybody in this McDonald's. How crazy. They were the 2 fattest guys in the McDonald's, and they're talking bad about all the skinny homeless people. we gotta shut down McDonald's. Now, I like a lot of people say, oh, so if you know all the memes that are coming out, that's the only way. That's how I find out about news.
When the memes come out.
And the memes come out. That's right. I don't read the world news or what is that, the New York Times or Washington Post or what is the business newspaper?
Wall Street Journal.
Wall Street Journal. But I follow the memes, man. The memes will tell you how people feel
Right.
and what's coming. See, one cannot simply disregard the memes. You know what I'm saying.
Brace yourself. The memes are coming.
And the one funny one is that everybody's always talking about is that, oh, if the government shut down, I shouldn't have to pay taxes.
Yes, that's the meme with Denzel Washington.
I saw one.
I posted that.
There's a bunch of them.
I posted that.
I saw that one, but I saw another one with Jesse Ventura. Jesse the Body Ventura.
Is it true?
No, you have
No.
to pay tax. So
Actually, you know it's voluntary.
taxes are voluntary,
And this is me doing air quotes, voluntary.
right? So
You
they
don't
should.
have to, but if you don't, they can seize everything.
We can voluntarily seize your money and your property, and voluntarily put you in jail voluntarily.
Yep. Yep.
So you choose whether you pay for it or not.
It's voluntary compliance, folks.
Yeah, right.
They find the ever-living crap out of you, seize your stuff, and throw you in jail unless you comply voluntarily.
How do you guys feel about the closing of Capitol Hill? The government.
In 10 words or less. Chad, Wago.
Wow, put me on the spot. Right
And
now.
if you have to, you can use Japanese language, because I think you can. One word means a sentence in English, right? So you can say like "Ching chong ching ching ching," and it goes water in the. Oh, sorry.
That was Chinese again.
Racist. Who is this guy on the show that's talking about? Oh man.
I saw this guy talking Chinese today, and he was saying something. Then one of the next word that came out of his mouth was "hiya, hiya, hiya." And I was like, "What?"
Was he fighting you?
I looked at him like, This guy is he's on the phone. I'm like, are you fighting with somebody on the phone?
That's how you express yourself.
Yeah. Anyway, getting back to you, Chad.
Part of me feels like it's sort of business as normal. It's just guys playing chicken with each other constantly because of the way that we've sort of run the two-party system. So it's no longer based on cooperation. It's just two bulls running at each other head to head all the time.
I think it's stupid too because it's not even the majority of the Republicans that are holding it hostage. It's just a small part, well, not really a small part, but it's not the majority of the Republicans, and then they're holding the whole Republican side, or Boehner is, hostage.
His name really should be pronounced Boner. That's how it's spelled.
That'd be awesome, Boner and Wiener. It'd be like instead of Tango and Cash, Boner and Wiener. Freeze! Sorry, I saw a 70s cop sexploitation movie. I don't know why it's sex, but I added in there because it's
Boner and
Boner.
Wiener.
Thank you. The guns after coming. It has to sound complete. That's the soundtrack. Get it? So what about you, Russell?
I think ultimately a lot of the right is upset about the Affordable Care Act that went into law, and they're upset about it. So they're just this is what they do. Instead of losing and moving on with life, saying I lost. All right, well let's move on to something else. We're like, no, we're not going to do anything. We're going to shut down the government until I get my way. We get our way.
Tantrum.
Yeah, I think it's a tantrum, man. You lost. Move on.
Rich people just don't know how to just say, all right, let's just move on from here.
Yeah, that's why they used to shake hands at the beginning of the OIA.
The worst part is that they lost 3 years ago.
Yep. And now that it's starting to come into effect.
Oh, that's right. When it was voted.
It was a bill. It was voted. It went into law. That's it. But not these guys.
And the claims of no compromise. The Affordable Care Act in and of itself is a compromise. It was supposed to be a government-run single payer. But Obama caved in to a lot of their demands, and he's like, okay, we'll make people buy the insurance rather than giving it to them.
See, we are guys at issues, right? We are a well-informed bunch.
Yes.
And we're here to give it up. Let you know.
Yes. We are.
As a collective.
Yes. Why do I feel like I bring the curve down? I'm the tail end of the curve.
But you're giving us that sort of man on the street opinion.
Yeah. Hey, that's your thing. You're the man on the street. Because you're a street guy. And hardcore gangster.
Chad Wago, he's got street cred.
Right. That's like when you're walking in an alley in Harlem, and it's like 1 in the morning, and everybody, oh no, get out of here, everybody! Chad Wago is coming. It's just not a scary name. I'm sorry. It's not as bad as Lamont Jackson, or sorry, why did I get racist? Could have been a Puerto Rican name. I am a terrible person.
Your name just doesn't drive fear into the hearts of men.
Yeah,
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
This is how I imagine you walking on the street.
Yeah. This is how it was on the bus. Maybe you should do that. You come in, you show up, and
you girls and stick out with issues.
oh snap! You know what? I actually am taking classes. Hopefully someday I will be smarter.
What kind of classes are you taking?
I'm taking...
The people need to know.
I actually don't want to know because they're going to be like, what? That's a class? Somebody paying so you can go to this kind of school? It's actually a tech school. It's beginning Microsoft Word. Which... See, go ahead and laugh.
It's hard to think. I'm going to tech school and basic Microsoft Word in the same sentences
and breath. Well, the reason I said tech school was to make it sound, whoa, big guy goes to tech school. And then before I throw at the beginning Microsoft Word. I was forced into this class because I'm actually going to go back to college to go into computer science.
Right.
Because I got hurt at work, the program that the state has the insurance company for my job has to pay for me to go back to school. It's called vocational rehab.
Uh-huh.
So they trained me to get another job. So I wanted to go into computer science. However, it was too late to register for college. So they're gonna they instead of me sitting around all the way to January, they decided to put me into I guess remedial courses. But they didn't know that I already know this stuff.
Right.
So I'm in class and they're teaching you how to highlight words.
Oh, so it is the very basic Microsoft Word.
Yes, and
File.
yes, open, save, or any. Go to documents or my documents. Go to work B. Go to. And it's like, oh my god! I'm like, holy cow! This is so easy. This is I mean. I learned it on my own by using Microsoft Word.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody knows the basics if you played with it. But then it's like somebody teaching how to tie your shoes for 2 hours every day. It's like, I know how to do it, but you can't say because you don't want to insult the teacher.
Right.
I don't anyways. I don't want to be like, I know it, dude. I can teach this. I don't want to be that.
Well, you can.
I can't put Samoan guy. There's no situation where a Samoan guy said, I can teach the class.
I can teach Word, Microsoft Word.
I don't want to be that Asian guy. I can teach this class. Oh, he's it's not Asian at all.
You can always try and talk to him like after class.
When I see it, it's just like babysitting. They don't want me to sit on my butt at home on Facebook and Twitter. They rather I be someplace learning, I guess. But it's funny because I walk into the class expecting to see, sorry, Chad, mostly Asians.
No, we got that shit on lock.
So I walk in, I see another Samoan guy my size.
And you were surprised?
Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, what? But then I was almost insulted. Like, what are you doing here? This is my classroom. We can't both be in here. There's only one. I'm the token giant Samoan in this class. Get out of here. Isn't there a nightclub you should be watching or something?
So what you're saying is that giant Samoans are actually Highlanders.
Yeah. So at the end of the class, we're going to have to fight and see who wins. Hopefully it's me, because I want to be immortal. But yeah, he's a cool guy, He's a really nice guy, but it's just so weird to see another one.
Is he any good with Word?
He sits on the other side of the classroom. He seems cool. He seems like he knows
on the other side of
he's
side of town.
He's the west side classroom sitter. I'm the east side classroom sitter. But it's weird because it's so weird to see that people that have no clue how to use Microsoft Word, and then you're just doing your stuff, and they come up to me because I type fast. I don't know if you've ever seen me type. I'm actually a fast typer. I'm doing something else because I'm already past the work that he had for us to do in the class. It's basically labs. And I'm doing something else. I'm typing, blah, blah, blah. And then the lady turns like, wow, you type fast. You're a genius.
Does she even know Asian people?
And I sat there and I was like, I am a genius. And so I'm staying in that class forever. Here I am, a genius in this classroom.
And if you win the fight, you'll be an immortal genius.
Yeah, I don't want to go to the next level because I'll be the dummy in that classroom. I am a genius.
Is the next
what does it feel like being a genius?
It feels like that commercial, that NFL commercial, the super fan, the super giant, superhero, whatever's. I appreciate the class. I appreciate being there, learning. You always got to learn something, even if, I guess, relearning it. So.
This is what plays when you walk in the room?
Yes. I walk in. First, I pull my cape over to the left side because I like to. And I glance amongst the students in the classroom. And I always walk in late. That way I make an entrance.
Right.
Then I make my hands like a fist. I put it at my hips. And then I look up and to the left so that they see the profile of my face. And they get to see what greatness looks like. And then they stare at me and I say, good morning, bitches. No, I'm just kidding. That's messed up. No, I appreciate it. I mean, because lately I haven't been feeling, remember I talked about the other day, I hurt my shoulder at soccer practice. It hasn't fully healed yet. I'm getting a little bit better, but I'm pushing myself. Like Russell was saying, why are you doing that? You should let it rest. I said, I'm old school. I'm the type where if I got an injury, I'm just going to keep using it, like pushing myself, like on Kill Bill when, Kill Bill 2, when, what's her name, was training with Pai Mei. Beatrix, I was training by Pai Mei. It's Pai Mei, right?
Beatrix.
No, the Chinese guy.
Lucy Liu.
No, the
one that throws his beard over his
Pai
shoulder.
Mei, right? So he's teaching how to punch the wood from like just a short distance. So her knuckles are bleeding, but she keeps going. That's how I feel. Like I gotta keep, I'm gonna keep using my arm and my shoulder because I'm a tough guy.
And then he'll pull himself out of the dirt.
Yeah, so I'm like using my arm. I'm like, I'm struggling and it hurts. But it's funny because now every time I do something really mundane or simple, I feel like I'm like going to the Olympics or like NFL films or something like
Rocky.
Like Rocky, like like oh yeah, and then I start pushing myself like, oh, come on, Jimmy, you can do this. I get real hyped up, like, come on. And then I wrap that toilet paper around my hand. I'm like, oh, the pain. I ball that toilet paper up and I reach back because it hurts for me to put my hand behind because I don't know about you guys. Some people are front wipers. I'm a back wiper. So I reach back and it feels like I'm tearing my muscles like, My daughter's knocking at their dad. Is everything all right in there? I'm like, shut up! I'm wiping my ass. And then when I do it, man, it's just this feeling like of elation. I feel like I'm triumphant. Like I did it. I wiped my own ass. It's true, man. I mean, when you have an injury and you, like, even just like I was telling you the other day, putting on deodorant was so hard. But today I did it. I raised up my arm and I put that bar under there and wiped my underarm, and it smells better. Because when it's really injured and I couldn't even lift up my arm, it was really sweaty because all this fat was insulated around the underarm and just keeping all that moisture in there. Man.
But it was trapping the smell, right?
Yes. Until I raised my hand, everybody like, what the hell? You're not the genius anymore. You're not my son. Anyways, I think it's time for some World News with Chad Wago. World News with Chad Wago. I created my own song, man.
Yeah, here's the news.
Yeah. World News with Chad Wago.
Here's the news.
All right, first up we got celebrity news. Rumor has it that Nicki Minaj took Zac Efron home with her, and one of her friends reports she said that he was the best that she ever had.
Zac Efron?
Yes.
What movie has he been on?
High School Musical.
No, that's not the Scrubs guy? Oh, that's the
No.
Kraft.
Yeah.
Sorry about
The best she's ever had.
Yes.
The best what? Let's be specific. She probably took him home to fix his computer. He might be a genius at Microsoft Word.
So are you going to have to fight him too?
I must. Well, I'm not a fan of Nicki Minaj. I don't hate Nicki Minaj, but I'm not a fan of Nicki Minaj.
So, my, he's a hell of a guy.
Yeah, I can't stand her. So Zac Efron is the best she's ever had.
Yes.
But how many has she had? You know what I mean?
That's
Who's she
true.
comparing him to?
Who's she comparing him to?
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, maybe Ludacris?
No, I don't know. Wayne?
Lil Wayne? She was with him for a while, right?
I don't know. I think so.
See, that's what I mean. What if...
I just kind of assumed that she slept with at least half the guys from Young Money
She probably had to, huh?
to get in.
Yeah.
See, I sound racist, but you, Russell, sound sexist.
I'm the one that brought it up, but Russell sounds sexist.
Yeah, Russell sounds... No, you just gave her the news. You're just a deliverer. You're delivering the news.
Don't kill the messenger.
His comment was sexist. But we're in a strip club, so I guess it's all right.
All right, next up, the former Miss Teen Delaware, Melissa King. You remember her from the porn video?
Wait,
Right.
what's her name again?
Melissa King.
I gotta search that.
No, you've
Melissa.
seen this one, I think.
No, wait, no, I searched another. But I don't go on porn sites. What?
Go on.
Hurry, Chad. This is cute. He cut me off.
Anyway, she's actually now making fun of her stint in porn. On Instagram the other day, a picture of her has gone viral of her with frosting on her face, and the caption reads, "Not again."
Wow. Melissa King?
Yes.
She's a Miss.
She used to be Miss Teen Delaware USA.
Wow. I'm gonna check it. Maybe I did.
Yeah, we did talk about it.
Yeah.
I know we talked about it, and I'm pretty sure that you said that you looked for it.
Well, let me say I haven't seen it yet.
Go ahead
kinda
and refresh your memory.
Plus, to kind of, so the listeners are like, James doesn't look at porn. He's a holy man.
No siree.
And a genius.
Well, Chad thought that the video was pretty good.
Oh, so maybe she give me that website later so I can tell my friends who want to know.
Moving on, Tammy Aaron from the 1988 Adventures of Pippi Longstocking.
Okay.
Oh, the red, yeah.
Yeah, she's actually been shopping around sex tape for a little bit.
Shopping around her sex tape, or
Her
she walk
sex
around?
tape.
Hey, I got China. Anybody want to see China?
You don't want to see Paris Hilton? Anyone?
No, China. It's discounted.
I got both, 2 for 1.
What I did was I put them together by splitting the. Anyways, go ahead, Chad.
She's been shopping around her own sex tape, and supposedly, once it's been sold, they only go for about $10,000, not the $1 million that teen mom Farrah Abraham was saying that she got from Vivid.
That one I seen.
Mm-hmm.
See, I didn't see the Melissa King. I seen Abraham.
Okay, but professional celebrity sex tape broker Kevin Blatt said that Farrah did only get $10,000 for hers, and she's been lying about it.
Oh gosh.
How do you get that job?
Yeah, that dude's in black. I was thinking about. I was like, wow, I need to work there. I need to be
Where
that
do you,
guy.
where do you get to be that guy who gets to tell people how much to get for sex tape? Then
Well, no, $10,000 is the going rate.
The going. So, is Pippi Longstocking smoking crack or something? She needs more money. She needs. This is not enough. 10 grand. I need $1 million worth of ice.
The story that she's going with is that she has an ex-boyfriend who's gonna try and sell the sex tape, so she wants to beat him to the punch so that he doesn't get any money from the sales.
Okay, but usually it's celebrity sex tape, not has-been sex tape. I mean,
well, normally the sex tape comes out after they've been kind of the China one kind of came out after the fact, though.
What, like Screech's sex tape?
Yeah, you know?
That was well after.
So Pippi Longstockings is Breaking Bad, and now she's selling sex tapes. It's the red stuff. The red stuff. The carpet matches the drapes.
No, not anymore. What is it called? What would you call it?
Well, Pippi.
What, red meth?
Pippi's already sounds like a porn.
Pippi Long
Ooh. Pippi Long sucking?
cocking.
Long cocking.
Pippi sucks longing. Pippi Long sucking. I like. That actually sounds like an Asian one. Oh, Pippi Long sucking.
Pimping Longstocking?
Yeah.
Pimping Longstocking. I like that
If
one.
you guys have any listeners, you guys want to email us, we'll share your ideas next week. Pippi Long sucking. You know, I'd like to see sex tape is the girl that does the Wendy's commercial.
Which one? There was two.
The most recent one, the one with the girl, the lady with the red head.
Not pretty.
Yeah,
The prettier of the redhead. Remember, had the actual Wendy.
yeah. That was like.
Oh, that didn't go over very well, huh?
I think she did two, and it was like, hey, the ratings are in. And
Guess what?
somebody's gonna have to stop doing commercials.
All right. Now let's go into weird news. First stop, England. Trumpington Village Hall, a community center in Trumpington, England. There was a group called Cambridge Kink that was reserving time at the community center for relationship support meetings. Secretly, they were a bondage group.
Ah.
What was it called? What kind of group again? What kind of support group?
Relationship support meetings.
Relationship support meetings.
But their name was Cambridge Kink.
Uh,
I feel like this shouldn't have been that big of a secret.
Like, what? Are you kidding me? Cambridge Kink is kinky? How dare they? They fooled me again. Bloody hell.
Those daft pricks.
Oh, bloody to bloodiness hell. Sorry, that's the only British stuff I know.
All right,
Bollocks. Bollocks.
let's try giving these two a different accent to work with. 2-year-old Xiao Feng of Huaxi, China,
Hiya, hiya, hiya! What's up? Go on.
just gave birth to his twin brother.
A guy gave birth to his twin brother?
See, that's where it sounds weird. It's like, maybe if it was a girl that gave birth, maybe if it was a girl that gave birth to her sibling,
Right.
it's weird already that it's 2 years old. But then now it's a boy.
And it's his twin.
Did he come out of his butt, or did he come out of...
That's all I can think of. That's all.
Well, if you try really hard, I'm sure you can push him out of his penis. Well, it's not a large...
Are you going to tell us where this is?
It's not that large.
Yeah, what had happened was...
It's because it's a baby, not because it's Asian, right? Sorry, elephant in the room.
That's a pretty tiny elephant.
Speaking of elephant in the room... Okay, go check.
It was actually a conjoined twin where they weren't connected on the stomach. They were connected inside his stomach. The twin was parasitic and only half formed. It had a spine and limbs but was lacking a lot of the other organs.
Holy cow. So it's like... They was like, what's wrong with this baby? And they looked at... 2 years old?
2 years old.
Holy cow. For 2 years, he had a human inside... Or a tadpole or whatever.
Had a spine, right?
Yeah.
That's
wicked.
With a spine.
They gotta have...
So did he really give birth to one, or is it just... There happened to be another one and they had to take it out?
They probably
They had
cut
to
him
take it
out,
out,
right?
yeah.
They cut it out?
Yeah.
It wasn't alive, right?
For a given definition of alive, I don't think it falls under the normal definition. It might have fallen under the Republican definition.
I was about to say, are you one of those guys who hold signs in front of abortion clinics?
I like how Chad's explaining it. Yeah. Okay, so his twin is inside him, and then they cut it out. I wonder if they brought it out alive. Like, did they bring it out and it was like...
No, it wasn't, right?
No.
Yeah, okay.
So it was just like a body, a lifeless body.
Yeah.
Man, I think I saw that on Seventh Seal, man. That's scary. But in China, see, that's not, man. Something's going on in China. They got some weird stuff going on there. So the baby was inside the tummy. Like, how do you grow up after that? Like, hey, man, you know, what's up? You have any brothers and sisters? What's wrong? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Is you all right? He's like, I had a twin. He was inside me, and they cut him out. Here's the scar. That's what I'm saying. He has to explain that to everybody that he comes close to.
You think they would ever tell her? If I was a parent, I probably wouldn't even mention it.
Yeah.
Mommy, what's this line on my tummy?
You fell down.
Oh, your dad got mad and he did kung fu on you. Hiya!
Knife strike.
Man, that's crazy. That's what I mean. He's gonna grow up. I mean, I don't know. Chinese, man, he's different.
How many races is he gonna insult in this one episode? This is awesome.
Go for all of it. Go for the gold, James.
So this Iranian guy, this Iranian and an Iraqian and a New Zealand kid walks into a bar.
Let's try America. See whether or not that's going to help out at all.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, a pair of thieves in Nashville, Tennessee were attempting to rob an elderly couple outside of a strip mall using pepper spray. A nearby car stopped when seeing the crime. A guy jumped out. His name is Franco Scaramuzza. He jumped out. He grabbed a fencing epee and then chased the two thieves off.
What's the fencing epee?
The sword.
Yeah, an epee is a
fencing
type
sword.
of fencing blade.
Why did you say the fencing sword?
Well, because there's different types. There's
only
epee,
one type
there's
of fencing
foil.
sword.
Hey, Chad.
Hey, Chad, there's only one type
Look
of
at who you're talking to, buddy. We're not gonna be like, was it an epee or an epee? Like, oh, Chad, you're just not hitting the right swords on this. So he's like, on guard,
Yes, and he chased them off like that.
as like a crab. You know how they walk sideways?
Don't they take like steps, like a couple steps in?
That's what. Parlez-vous français and whip and ole. I don't know. What they do. But that's what I'm saying. I've seen fencing before, so like if I had a sword, I would attack them like Conan the Destroyer. You know, like,
2 hands.
yeah. Yes, like a Viking should.
So that worked, right?
Yes, that worked. The police actually caught up to them about 3 blocks away, and the 2 thieves were booked. Their names are Michael Butt and Zachary Johnson.
Butt and Johnson. I think I've seen it on Friday After Next. Butt and Johnson was scared of a sword.
Yes.
Okay, so where was this again?
This was in Nashville.
Nashville.
Yes.
Don't they all carry guns over there?
Apparently not Butt and Johnson.
It's like, and how do you go to your friends after? Be like, oh man, we almost had it, but this dildo dog, this dude pulled out a sword and was like, parlez-vous français? Voila. No, what do they say?
I
En
think you said
garde.
voila.
Voila.
He was actually a sword-fighting magician.
Abracadabra, you fool!
En garde, and then his sword turns into a bunch of flowers, and they kicked his butt.
Oh, not only did you go after the races, you went after an entire state. Tennessee.
Tennessee, that's where the whiskey's from. They all got to be carrying guns over there.
And speaking of states that we discriminate against,
Discriminatist is good. We discriminatist.
What was it? The remix?
Okay, it's gotta be
our Florida of the week.
yes. I think if we did the show daily, we'd have a Florida of the day every day.
We could do a Florida of the every 6 hours.
This is for you, Peter, in Germany. He's from Florida.
All right. This guy's name, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's spelled Brandon Rape, but there's an accent over the E. So I'm not sure.
Rapey.
Rapey?
Yeah, I don't know if it's rapey or rape.
Either way.
What country? Florida?
What country is Florida?
So it's probably rape.
What country you from? They speak English in Florida?
Where you from? The Panhandle? No, it's actually rape, but they put that over the E to make it spell rape. That's Cajun.
They want to put emphasis on the rape.
That's Creole. That's Creole.
Okay, go
some
on.
cayenne pepper, some rape.
Throw some rape on that bitch. Anyway, he actually got shot in the leg by a couple of his friends. He hopped out the back of the pickup truck because he had to use the bathroom, and his friend saw a snake in the grass. So one of them grabs a gun, and he starts following the snake. The snake disappears into the grass, and then when he sees movement, he starts firing.
Oh, gosh.
Wow. Sounds like Florida does.
One friend?
Yeah, one friend. The other one was just sitting in the truck watching all this happen.
Still friends?
I assume so. They took him to the hospital.
Oh, do you take me to the hospital? It's okay, Chad. It's okay if you shot me in the leg.
Maybe Rape was wearing snakeskin pants, and that's why he got shot in the leg. Man, I gotta love Florida. We gotta visit Florida. We do a podcast in Florida, in the swamp with alligators and stuff.
And herpes monkeys.
Yeah, well, we can leave the herpes monkeys. We can leave them out of it. We don't want any. Is that it?
Yep.
All right, that was the world news with Chad Wago. Yeah, this sounds like we're going to the movies or something.
Oh, it was supposed to be music news. Or world news music.
World news music. All right.
I tried.
We need more trombones in there. All right, is Chad ready to sing? Chad's looking around like, what? What's going on?
We didn't see this in the rundown.
Yeah. Is Chad ready to sing? He's got his microphone ready. You know, before we go into it, I want to give a shout out to the Kings of Spade. You guys heard the first the intro song, Kings of Spade, Boys in the Band. That's our new intro theme music for the Guys with Issues. We love Kings of Spade. If you have Spotify, check them out. They're on there. They also have a Facebook fan page, Kings of Spade. Fantastic group. They're a rock group that's based here in Hawaii. You guys check them out. Yeah? All right, it's time for Uncle Russell's Useless Trivia.
It's time for trivia
Yeah.
with Uncle Russell. Give us some knowledge. Shout it.
You're crazy for this one, C-Pain. See, you see the budget that we're working with here. We got the man on the bus. We got this Walmart microphone, C-Pain. Fake gangsters over here. All right, now
Notice that it's all me.
Yeah. And now it's time for Uncle Russell's Useless Trivia.
Okay, I actually have one for you guys today. And
So the other days you didn't have it?
not the other ones, not the
You
other ones.
made it up. I knew it.
Yeah. But this one's for you, James, because you can make fun of this place too.
Woohoo.
Do you guys know that, just saying this is hard. In Nigeria, there's a Sesame Street show,
Uh-huh.
and there's no Cookie Monster.
Wait. Because there's no cookies in Nigeria, right? Right?
Yeah.
There's no cookies in
There's no
Nigeria.
cookies in Nigeria.
But I bet you there's a lot of brownies.
But they do have Zobi, the yam monster.
The yam monster.
Yep. Since Nigerian children don't have access to cookies, the producers of the show needed to give Zobi a craving for one of the country's staple foods. So,
Yum, 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 yum.
yum is good enough for me.
Yum, 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 yum.
actually, instead of C is for cookie, he shouts, "Me eat yam."
Me eat yum, 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 yum. Yam monster. What's his name? Zobi.
Zobi.
Zobi the Yam Monster. Cool. So I wonder if like different places would have, they would have to alter. Because when I lived in Buffalo, New York, it's close to the French-Canadian side. So they didn't speak Spanish in Sesame Street like they do here in Hawaii.
It was French?
French. Yeah. So I was thinking, what? What is Elmo doing speaking that French? But, there's different areas. So I wonder if like in Ethiopia, because there's no food there, they have the monsters like, I eat sand. Oh, that wasn't racist. That was real, right?
You're looking for approval. That was real, right?
That was like 1980s issues right there.
Right, guys?
Right? Yeah, right?
Don't they know it's Christmas?
So is that it or you got some more?
No, that's it.
Oh, Uncle Russell's Useless Trivia.
That was trivia. Russell's not a liar this week. Shout it.
All right, so we'd like to thank you guys for listening to the podcast, episode 63.
63.
6 Trey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you guys like the show, if you hated it, we don't care. Email us anyways, guyswithissues@gmail.com. Go to our fan page on Facebook, facebook.com/guyswithissues, or follow us on Twitter @guyswithissues. You'll see the three of us, myself, James Mane. I'd like to thank you guys for listening to our live episode. We really appreciate you guys. And say again? Yeah. We really appreciate you guys listening. Please share our posts so that we can have more listeners. Have a lot of your friends listening. You guys can comment on it. Say, man, that James Mane is racist. He is that Samoan guy. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Basically, our goal is to help promote the comedy podcast scene here in Hawaii. Right now, we're pretty much the only one that we are aware of. Maybe there's some that they're doing it in the closets or whatever's. We also want to promote the stand-up comedy scene, which is we're a big part of. So tonight we gave a shout out to Jason Culpepper Lamb, whose birthday it is today, and he has a show at Manifest tonight, so you guys can go check it out. Wish him happy birthday. Check out the show. It's gonna be. They're always very funny over there, and it's a very nice bar. You can check it out. I think Johnny Sparkles is gonna be there,
He's going to be hosting.
and
The feature act tonight is going to be Nico Nakea.
Nico Nakea, not only a funny guy but a good-looking Hawaiian dude.
Mm-hmm.
Chad, is there other comedy going on this week? The rest of this week?
Yeah, tomorrow night there's 2 events going on. Station Bar and Lounge is going to be doing the Comedy Hospital, hosted by Aaron Hughes of Mr. Aaron Presents. And over in Waikiki at Cabanas Pool Bar, there's going to be another clean, family-friendly comedy show put on by Charles Shelley.
That's in Ohana West?
Ohana West,
Ohana
yeah,
West.
it's above Nashville's.
Oh, cool.
And on Saturday in Chinatown, there's going to be a comedy Hawaii show over at Next Door.
Next door, that's on Hotel Street in Chinatown.
Correct.
Very popular place. That's going to be the first time I've heard of stand-up comedy being done over there.
Yeah, it's going to be the sort of the soft open week. We have Anthony Negrelli hosting with Adam Dooley, Michael C. Hall, and crap.
Oh, crap. I've heard of him.
Yeah, funny guy.
He's kind of shitty.
Manly Souza.
Oh, Manly. Okay, I didn't mean Manly Souza shit, but oh, crap, that guy, other guy. Oh, crap, he's kind of shitty. A little stinky.
Stinks.
Yeah. Nice color, though, sometimes. He's kind of brown, like me.
He's too much corn.
I thought that was Freckles. Stupid guy. Yeah, so is there nothing on Friday?
Nothing on Friday this week. Bar 7 and O'Toole's are taking first Friday off.
Oh, okay. And then next week, Tuesday, you...
Next week, Tuesday, is actually we're taking off. They're renovating.
Oh, okay. So next week, Tuesday, see Chad at his house taking a shower. Might get a laugh.
Ladies.
Might get some action. Yeah. So anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. Check out our fan page. Check out next week, Wednesday, we will be podcasting live again. We will start at 5:15. Okay, so you guys can listen to us. Share, so we can get many more listeners. Go check out iTunes. Subscribe to Mars Comedy, Guys with Issues. All right, thank you guys. And taking us out is the Kings of Spade. My name is James Mane. As always, I'm with Russell Kealoha.
Goodbye, bitches.
And the supposed comedian, Chad Wago.
Thanks for listening to the podcast. God bless you and good night.
Come to my house, babe. Prove me wrong. Tell me that I'm fronting just for plain love.